Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please comment below. It makes me so excited anytime I get a comment and to respond to you guys. So please, if you're thinking about commenting or subscribing, please do it. Today's video is about how to take a break and why it's so important too. So, tip number one is you need to first start realizing when you need a break. Have you slept? Have you eaten? Make a list of your basic needs. Again, video link below to learn more about that. And see if you're meeting them. If you are not meeting even just one of those, especially eating or sleeping, go back, eat, and sleep. I promise, no matter what's going on in our lives, if we eat and we get rest, we can think about a situation better. Step number two, after we've taken care of our basic needs, or we're starting to, it's very important to communicate our needs. Okay, so this is something a lot of people have trouble with, and I'm really grateful that I don't, so I can help you, is how to notify the people in your life that you need help. I like to revolve things again around the basic needs of eating and sleeping. And when you're really stressed out, it isn't easy to cook food or clean the house or sleep or anything. It's just a perpetual thing. So whether it be my significant other or my family, I go to them and I tell them, hey, I am hitting my breaking point. I feel like I'm going to have a mental breakdown or a panic attack. Could you please help me? And of course they say yes. And I tell them, this might take 3 days. It might take a week. I check in with them. Is this okay with you? I'm not gonna necessarily be able to participate as much as I normally do in a relationship or pull my weight as much as I can, but this is why. So and I'm trying to get back to my best self. Can you help me? I promise if you go through this too, I will help you. They always say yes. A lot of times what I'll ask for help with is help, making dinner. Like, could you make dinner for me and do the dishes? Help be on a similar schedule to me in regards to my significant others, maybe it's sleeping and waking up, Can you help me with these things? Because it's really daunting and it takes a while to cook food sometimes, And when you're stressed out, something as simple as cooking food or even getting out of bed or cleaning the house is super daunting. So when there's someone there that can support you and have a meal ready for you or the groceries ready for you, it frees up your time so you don't have to be worrying about like, oh, I'm not eating enough and now it's gonna take me an hour to make my food or 2 hours to make my food and then I have to put it in the refrigerator and now with the virus I have to clean everything and blah, blah, blah. Like, if you have somebody who can take some of the load off your shoulder during these moments, you can focus on getting back on track. So that's something that I do. You need to have time to eat. You need to have time to do this. And sometimes it's just so much easier if someone just has it ready for you. So communicate with those you love and around you. It's okay to feel like you're gonna have a panic attack or a breakdown. Talk to people. They're here to help you and you're also there to help them. And that is a huge thing. Tip number 3 of taking a break, create a schedule. So for me, I don't know about you, but I am a terrible sleeper. I don't want to manifest that, but I was not born a morning person. I was born a night person. I like to do things on my own schedule, but it's not necessarily the healthiest thing for me because I find myself sometimes going to bed at 2 o'clock and then sleeping till 2 o'clock and it's just a whole jumbled mess. And then I'm looking at my phone all day and the blue light from my phone is keeping me up all night and then my mind is racing. It's perpetuating the stress and not taking a break. So something I suggest you do is create a schedule, and that should be go to bed at a time, the same time every night, and try to wake up at the same time every morning. And when you go to bed, this is key. Turn off the lights, turn off your phone, don't look at it, turn off the TV like at least 1 hour before bed because that light from the phone, it just messes up the rhythm. I think it's called a circadian rhythm, and it messes up the rhythm of your sleep-wake cycle. And for me, it makes me feel wired, like I'm addicted to my phone in this game. It just does not feel good. And so if you shut all of those off an hour before bed and just lay there, even if you can't go to sleep, just lay there in the dark and kind of like, I think of it as sensory deprivation. You know how they have those sensory deprivation tanks? Just pretend you're in a sensory deprivation tank. I like to put on my, it's called like rain noise on my Alexa. I just listen to the rain and I just relax. I did it last night. I literally did it last night, went to bed at midnight and woke up at like 6 a.m. energized. You guys, it's crazy. So, for me, today's day 1. By the way, I'm making this video because I have literally been at my breaking point and just took a break. And so today is day 1 and I can tell you I woke up this morning at 6 a.m., worked out for an hour, and now I'm filming a video and on track with work, all because I went to bed a little bit earlier, and turned off all my devices before bed. So those are some of my tips of how to take a break, and I'm doing this video because I want to remind you that it's okay to take a break. We get so wrapped up in society. I want to make money, I want to do this, I want to have goals, I'm a manifester, this, especially if you watch my channel and you're like me. But the thing is what's most important is how you feel. And if you don't feel good, then what's all of this for? And how are you going to be your best self? Because anytime your needs are getting low, you're gonna be like me. You're gonna be getting angry. You're gonna start having panic attacks. You're starting to have negative thoughts. Whatever it is that happens to you that's not your best self and that you're not happy, that's what's gonna happen when you don't take a break. So, you know, our best ideas, our best accomplishments sometimes come from when we're relaxing. I have a video all about inventions that were created in dreams. I'm gonna link that below and pop it up in a card, because it just goes to show that when our minds are at rest, we can actually succeed more. So next time you feel like you can't take a break and you feel like you're being stretched too thin, remember that taking a break is part of the process to being successful. What is the last rule of the law of attraction? Letting go. So don't forget to let go. This is the message for me. This is the message for you. And I hope if you take away anything from this, you remember to put yourself first, and then it's okay to take breaks, and in fact, it's super beneficial. So I'll leave it at that this week. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you have any questions or any topics you want me to make a video of, comment below and I will be sure to make it for you soon. I'll see you next time. Bye.